Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. We're going to round up your Saturday in style. The next couple of hours are going to be all about the craft house. We've got a really exciting one for you because it's a Sara signature special. Loads of brilliant deals for you across lots of our Sara signature ranges as well, which is fantastic. So get over to the website and have a look at all the deals that are available. We're going to showcase a few of them in the show. When I say we, of course, I'm not here on my own. She is back. Lovely Michelle McCarthy is with me. How are you, Michelle?
I'm good, thank you.
You're feeling rested?
I am.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
Lots on the show this evening, isn't there?
There is. There's lots on the show. So shall I start with some samples?
Oh, yeah.
So we have got one of my all-time favourites, the Floral Fantasy. It is Floral Fantasy, isn't it?
Enchanted Dreams.
What's Floral Fantasy then?
Not a clue. Maybe is that next week's launch? No, it's not.
Maybe that might be the new launch, yeah. So we've got that one. And I showed this one earlier with those beautiful dragonflies used as a border around the up and away. And then another one with the beautiful unicorn, the fairy, and that cut and emboss folder there. And then we have got Garden Party. Now I know I've got this one right because it says it on the back of this card. I showed this one earlier. This is by Leanne and I just love it. It's beautiful. I just love what she's done with the parasol in there. And then how about this one? So made into a shaker card. We all love a shaker card with that beautiful frame in there. And then, Caring Thoughts.
Beautiful.
With that lovely decoupage at the bottom, the beautiful paper pads, and then another one made with some of that most beautiful mirror card, and all those, the butterflies, and again the decoupage there. And then a little bit of vintage diary.
You like this one, don't you?
I do. I love this one. So we've got a lovely fold-out card there with that one. These lovely little, I love these elements. They're perfect for colouring in on this one. And then last but not least, this is made into a little hanger, so for your little shopping list and your notes. So this collection is perfect for things like that. So so that's what we've got coming up for you.
Fabulous. What a load of loveliness we're going to be showcasing for you over the next couple of hours. If you want to get in touch with me, you can do so in all the normal ways. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. We're going to kick things off with Enchanted Dreams. I'm going to take you through all the items you're going to get included in here. 110.59, 144.10 for Platinum members. It is a complete collection, which is amazing, and you will get free postage and packaging in the UK, free shipping and handling in the US. Let me take you through the paper pad first, because this is absolutely gorgeous. There you are. And here, what I love about this collection is it's like all of your favourite things. It's unicorns, florals, rainbows, really quite bold. You have really lovely sort of faux inky backgrounds on the reverse of these pages too. Lots of scope if you want to fussy cut or chop these down. You've got loads of options. You get that in the 12x12. You'll also get that in the 6x6 as well. You will get the vellums included as well. So you're going to get 18 sheets of vellum, which matches the papers. And you're going to get the mixed luxury cardstock in there as well. No, it's a flower forming foam, excuse me. You will get 12 sheets of the flower forming foam, which is brilliant. We then move on to the hardware. So these are all of your elements that you're going to get included. So get this around the right way, there we are. You're going to get this first. Now this is amazing. It's like a really big sort of, like a combination between a creator card and a nesting die is how I see it. Really awesome. That's your mystical frames. Lots of different options there. Lots of different ways to configure that and lay that out on your project. You've then got spellbinding borders as well. Again, loads of options here because you've got 3 different cut in dies and then 2 different edges that cut out. So lots of different configurations that you can play around with there. You've got your mystical unicorn stamp and die and also your enchanted fairy. Both of those wonderful for colouring. Then you've got your beautiful blooms, which is this one just here. This is your decorative unicorn. I love that. It looks like he's getting a right old trot on, doesn't he? This one here is your up and away, which is that beautiful, we did say what these were, hydrangeas, that's what they are, like a hydrangea hot air balloon. Some stencils in here for you as well, which are always so versatile. You can emboss with these as well. That's the abstract splash. Then you've got the mystical damask and the decorative script. This here is your fluttering fancy. And then you've also got a beautiful embossing folder here, which is your Whimsical Woodland. And then finally, last but by no means least, you've got your Whimsical Textures. And these are great for stamping over stuff, like your pattern papers to add extra texture. And finally, your Magical Sentiments in there as well. It is an absolutely bumper collection. It was one of your most favourite Sara signature launches in recent times. Something else I need to share with you before we get going. Don't forget that we have got a plethora of amazing deals on over on our website to help celebrate Black Friday. Loads of bargains for you. There's a flash sale on our Gemini machines at the moment on the Pro, the original Gemini, the Junior and the Midi. They all have 25% off of them, the machines on their own, which is something we don't often do. So really great to be able to have that. I'll tell you more about those as we go through the show a little later. And then what we're also doing is launching a deal every single day over our Black Friday event. Today's daily deal is from Totally Tiffany, and it is the Buddy Bag collection. I'm just going to tell you what you get inside. I'll go through them in more detail a little bit later in the show. So you get Stephanie, Brandy, Katie. You also get this one here, which is Gail. We have got Barbara. Then we also have, let me move this out of the way, this one here, which is Mirrol. You'll also receive Shelly in here. You've got Terry, which is great for all your alcohol markers. And you've also got, we keep forgetting her name, don't we? It is Teresa, is this one here. What you will also get as well, you won't get the design board in here, but you will get Nancy, which is designed to hold your rotating design board. It's kind of like a small Lois tote on its own. Lois isn't included, you get all of those bags there. You've got a brilliant saving as well, £30.90 or £38.90 if you are going for that. It is, we only have a limited amount of stock though of this bundle, so if you do want it, you will need to be quick for it. Lots of you tuning in and saying hello. We'll do some hellos very shortly. If you've got any questions, then do get them into me. But where are we going to kick things off, Michelle?
We're going to start with the Enchanted Dreams.
Lovely.
I got it right that time. Floral Fantasy is the next one. No, it's not. Could be. Is Floral Fantasy actually the name of one of them, though?
I think there's been an item in a collection called Floral Fantasy.
So I'm not just like totally making it up from nowhere.
Really, but no.
No, so we're gonna use these Spellbinding Borders. I've got my Mystical Damask stencil. I've got the Mystical Unicorn and the Fluttering Fantasy. So what we'll start with this one. So these are a beautiful size border. And you get your 3 decorative elements and then you get your 2 edgeables. So you can mix and match these as you want, but I think I'm going to use those 2. So bring in my plates and I'm just going to lay these to the edge and I'm going to use tape. I normally always use tape anyway, but I'm definitely going to use tape with this because I'm putting 2 dies on there together and I don't want them to overlap as I'm running them through my machine. So let's just get another piece of tape, make sure that's secured down, and then let's run them through. There's nothing like new plates.
You know we love a weather update. Sam McDonald says, I cannot believe it's snowing in Darlington. Just took my son home to Newton Aycliffe earlier and it was snowing then as well. It is really, really snowing out there at the moment. So it's my turn to run the gauntlet and trying to get home tonight. It was Jan's turn last night. She made it safely. So yeah, it's not as bad tonight. Nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday. I mean, last night was horrendous, wasn't it, Michelle?
Oh, it really was. My train journey up was just a nightmare. I seem to have had such good luck so far with my trains, but then this past couple of weeks, one was cancelled, and then last night we were going at like 50 mile an hour because of the winds and everything. But I can't complain. I still got here in one piece. So.
And you bought cookie.
And the chocolate chip cookie pie made it in one piece.
Cookie pie. Ben's actually in. I've seen him say hello. Oh, Ben, I had the biggest wedge of the cookie pie. It was so good. Johnny's in a bit of a sort of food coma after it. He says he had quite a substantial slice as well.
Yes, most importantly, the cake made it. I should really take a picture of it and post it so everyone can see what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Is there actually any left to take a picture of?
Not much. Not much. Jake's just out there with a fork at the moment, I think, just picking at it.
So that is my edge piece cut, and I think I'm going to bring some Oasis in. So just bear with me while I get my tool. Where are they? Oh, they're right next to me. Right next to me. So I'm just going to ink these edges.
Do you always use the smaller one?
The dauber?
Yeah.
No.
They are back in stock, those daubers.
It depends what I'm doing. If I'm wanting to get into detailed smaller pieces, I will use one of these daubers. But normally I use our bigger ones, but they both have their place. Definitely if I'm wanting to get into smaller, more intricate pieces, I will use a dauber. And then most of the time it's normally what's next to me. Because they both work beautifully, but definitely if I'm doing a bigger expansive area, I'll use the bigger ones. But just for small bits like this, or if I want to get into little intricate details, I'll use a dauber. So that's that for now. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to bring a piece of card in, and that is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to use this Mystical Damask. And again, I'm going to tape this to my glass mat just so it doesn't move when I'm inking through. And for this, I'm going to bring in my opaque pigment crushed velvet, and I'm just going to plug my heat gun in because we're going to heat emboss that. So I thought,
all we can see is your bun.
really?
You got buns, hon.
It's the only thing that gives me some height. That's why I wear it so high.
Does it? How many inches does it add, the bun?
Well, a good 2 or 3.
Oh,
but even stood next to my daughter, I'm still not as tall as her.
Really?
She's only 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah. So the bigger the better. It makes me look taller. Right. I'm just going to get my.
Is there something in there, or is it just your hair?
It's like a foam type ring.
Oh, right, okay.
And
I always wondered. I thought you had a bagel in there for a minute.
Round. A bagel.
Just a, ham and cheese
It's sort
bagel.
of like a
Pop it down
bagel.
and have your lunch. Yeah, just in case you got stuck on the train.
Well, I'd never thought that. Oh dear.
You could smuggle things into music festivals with that. I bet you can get a bun, a hair bun thing that's like a what are they called? A hip flask. But a hair flask, you just pop it off. Glug, 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 glug.
Yes, of course. That would be a great idea. That's a great invention.
Isn't it?
So, crushed velvet opaque pigment, because I'm going to heat emboss. And this has got a lovely open time, so will stay wet long enough for me to ink through this. And if you feel that you're taking too long, you can always take it off, heat emboss the part that you have inked, and then just lay your stencil back over, line it up, and then ink up the rest.
Okay.
And if you've inked it all through and you don't feel like you've got enough embossing on there once you've done it, again, just line it back up and put more ink over the top, because you can double heat emboss, it's absolutely fine. And then just heat emboss it again. It gives, sometimes when you 2 and 3 times heat emboss, it gives it the most amazing glazed effect.
Shiny. Alexia says, hello from Florida, my crafty friends. I am so excited for this show. I'm glad you are. I am too, Alexia. Georgie Ann says, hi, Joe and Michelle from Clearwater, Florida. Sandra Odell is saying, good morning, everyone. Watching from Las Vegas.
Wow.
Fancy. Viva Las Vegas. I wonder what the weather's like in Vegas. I didn't realise it gets quite chilly in Vegas in the winter, apparently. Let us know, Sandra. We're so British, aren't we? All we talk about is food and the weather. Food and weather, it's the only 2 topics we know. Like most Brits, to be fair. Kimberly saying, good afternoon, fellow crafts from a chilly North Carolina. Roberta is in from South Florida, but it's glorious there. Jackie Kinnear is in from Scotland. I bet it's freezing there. Sara's Creation says good afternoon from a cold Ohio. Ohio, Sara's Creation. Patty's in California. Betty's in Oklahoma. Mary Pat's in Montana. Monica's in Detroit. I mean, we're very US-centric this evening, aren't we? Vintage Diary and Enchanted Dreams are my faves. I do love them all, says Alexia. Pamela's loving the colours in the Enchanted Dreams. Hannah loves the vellums within this particular collection as well. Nothing like a good snow day to stay home from work and watch Crafters TV all day. Perfect. Cherie says, I'm in your tomorrow already. It's 5:15 in the morning here in Australia. Oh, where in Australia are you, Cherie? Do let us know. I bet it's glorious there. I mean, summer days feel like such a long way away now, don't they?
They really do. Although, I mean, it's only, what, 3 weeks till Christmas?
5, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it's only the 27th of November.
Or is it 3 Sundays? Oh, I don't know. But it's not long.
No, it's soon. It's less than a month away.
Yeah,
Haven't done any Christmas shopping yet?
Not a thing.
It's 4 weeks today! Happy 4 weeks to Christmas Day! Well, 4 weeks today will be so full, the kids will be driving you mad, Johnny.
Yeah.
They'll probably be in bed now, actually, they've been up so early. They'll be absolutely zonked out. You'll be arguing with relatives. Johnny's very excited that his mother-in-law's coming for Christmas for 12 whole days, was it, Johnny? 9 days, 9 whole days. He's very excited.
So I'm going to bring this Oasis in again, and I'm just going to ink round.
So am I being silly? Did you put purple ink on there?
I did.
But then you put white embossing powder over
I
it,
did.
and it's gone white?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter then what ink pad you've got, it's your embossing powder is going to give you the
Well,
colour.
I've picked up the white embossing powder and not my clear embossing powder. But I'm just going with it.
No such thing as a mistake, is there?
No. No, so I'm still going to ink over the edges, and then I'm going to bring my other one in and just show you the difference pre-mistake and after mistake. So yeah, so what I've done is I've just picked up my, I've picked up a white embossing powder instead of a clear. I mean, they're exactly the same in the tub, so it's just a mistake that I've made, but it's entirely up to you then. You can either just go with it and just, if you ink over it, it's going to make it all stand out anyway.
Sorry, didn't get my mic out in time.
Was that a sneeze?
It was a very urgent sneeze. Yeah, I tried to contain it, but I was worried I wasn't going to close my eyes and my eyeballs would fall out. So I don't want to. I don't want to run risk, my eyeballs rolling all over the studio floor.
No, we don't
Apparently,
want
someone
that.
said if you don't close your eyes when you sneeze, your eyeballs pop out.
I've heard that with the force of
Could be quite
sneeze.
dangerous sneezing, you know.
Oh, I know.
You get a sneezing fit when you're driving along on the motorway. It's one of the biggest causes of accidents, apparently. Sneezing on the motorway.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Gemma, Johnny's wife, her stepdad was riding a bicycle, sneezed and ran into the car in front because it stopped.
No.
Straight into the car.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So that's the one that I did. So I inked it up with purple, and that's the one with the clear embossing powder. I inked that up with the purple and put white embossing powder on it. But using your water reactive ink on the background, it still looks lovely. So then it's just, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. If you've made a bit of a mistake, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this lovely card together. What I've done is, so I've stamped this beautiful unicorn out, and then die cut it out, because obviously this comes with your stamp and your die cut. And I've coloured that in with my tri-blends. Well, I haven't. I've coloured it in with, so I got my magenta blend, and I've used that on him, or her. And then I've gone in with my TB 1 and 4 from my classics for obviously the blue bits. And then I've just edged him with an ice grey 1. So that's all I've done with the beautiful unicorn. So we've got those elements there. I've got part of my card there. And then I've just got some little bits. So we'll just layer up this card. And now I just need to decide which one I want to go with. So we'll put this together first. So what I've also done is that's my backup piece just in case.
Okie doke.
You can never be, I personally can never be too prepared,
right,
as we've just seen. So I'm going to make a fold back card. And so I've already pre-scored this. So it's 5 3/4 by 7. And then I'm just going to have a fold back there. So this is going to go on there because this is going to be my big main stopper piece. And I have a piece of, it's there. Look.
Very intricate, isn't it, that edgeable die?
It is, yeah. So I can't find my other matted and layered piece, so we're going to go with this one that I've done. But I'm just going to ink it. So we'll ink this up like I did my other piece. I'm so organised on one hand, and then on the other hand, I just lose a piece. This piece that I've just lost, you know I'm going to find it as soon as I've finished this demo. But that's okay. I can save it for later. And then I'm going to bring that piece in and ink that one up. Now these edgeables in this that cut these out are just stunning. Use them across all your collections, all your cards that you make. They are just a wonderful finishing touch to your card. So let's have a look at this card. So we're going to attach that on there, and we're going to put, now which one should I use? See, this is why, this decisions. Which do we think looks better? The mistake or the actual
that one? I think.
Yeah, it definitely. But I'm not going to throw that away. I'll keep that because that will work perfectly for something else. So let's just mat and layer this up onto here. And again, what not to do. Well, not necessarily what not to do with Michelle, just what to do with a mistake. Just go with it.
Susie T's letting us know it's a beautiful day in New Orleans today. 18 degrees and Celsius and sunny. Cherie says, Cherie's in Queensland, Australia. Beautiful, it's sunny there all year round. And also Carol's tuning in and she says, g'day from a rainy Queensland, Australia. Maybe Cherie and Carol are neighbours. Do you know each other? Who knows? Maybe they do. Jane's got home from work today to find that hubby had put the tree and window lights up.
Oh,
winning.
Wonderful.
I think it's going to be tree week this week for me when I go back.
Yeah.
That or it's going to have to be the 6th of December, which feels a little bit late, doesn't it?
It does. It seems way too past the
Johnny's got his up. When did it got, Johnny?
December.
Last Saturday. Also, the thing is, I want a real one again. I feel like all the good real ones will be gone by the time I go and buy one on the 6th.
Yeah.
Charlotte
Don't want
says
to leave
try
it too late. So we're going to put a couple of foam pads on.
She also just let me know I don't have to repeat everything she says. Thanks for that, Charlotte.
I love it. So I can't find my big one. Well, in fact, I know where they are. I've used them all today. I've gone through a lot of foam pads. I've been in all day, so to say I've only gone through one sheet of foam pads, I think I've done quite well.
Oh, shall we have, Johnny? Shall we have everyone that's already got their Christmas tree up send us in a picture of it? Oh, that'd be fabulous. Charlotte's well excited for that. Studio then at crafters, not studio then, studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk, studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Feel free to send us in multiple pictures of your trees. We'd love to see them. Yeah, if you've got your tree up, snap a picture and send it to us and we can all have a little look.
Yeah. I love looking at other people's Christmas trees.
Pam is letting us know she's only popping in for a minute because she is leaving in a few minutes. They're off to pick out and cut down their Christmas tree. Oh, I've never cut one down. I only just picked it from the shop last year. I don't know how many Christmas tree sort of forests there are in Greater Manchester, to be fair.
Yeah, it's something you see on Christmas movies, isn't it? People going to chop a Christmas tree down.
What did you edge that card with, Jane was asking? It was an ink pad, wasn't it?
So the ink pad, yeah. So I used my my water reactive Oasis.
Awesome.
So I'm just lining this up here on here where I want it. And then I'm going to put my little stopper on foam pads, of course. I'm definitely channeling my inner Craig, who did
Craig
a
was back, wasn't he, with a Facebook Live last night?
Yeah, he did.
He was awesome.
I kept trying to watch, but I was on that train and the internet was terrible, so I kept getting like just snippets.
I think he was having a few issues with his internet at one point as well, just because it was so windy.
Oh, really? So it wasn't just me then?
Carol Saunders has shared some random trivia with us. She said, Joe, did you know that England will fit into Australia over 33 times?
Really?
Yes, way, Charlotte. It's
That's
bonkers, isn't it?
Crazy.
Australia is as big as pretty much all of mainland Europe, you know.
Really?
It's
I never knew that. Every day is a school day.
It really is, especially here at Crafters TV.
It is for me. So I'm just going to die cut one of those beautiful dragonflies out, and I've backed his wings with just a bit of vellum. My little sentiment there, may all your wishes come true. And then I'm just going to put a lovely bow on the bottom piece here.
Yeah, I've been reminded that I need to water my tree this year. So I didn't water my tree last year. It all drooped, all my baubles fell off by like the 27th. They smashed on, some of them smashed on the floor.
I remember you saying. So there we go. There is.
Wowzers, trousers. What an amazing, amazing project that is. Let me run you back through exactly what you're getting then in here, because it is an awesome collection. You guys are loving it so far in this show. Lots of you going for it. Remember, you're going to get the full 12x12 card pad in here. Love these toppers that are done in here. Just cut those out, trim them down with your guillotine, and that's a pre-done card ready to go for you. Lots of different designs and lots in here with, because you've got things like, of course, unicorns, flowers, florals, lots of things that are timeless and work so well when it comes to craft. Musical notes being a theme in there as well. So you're going to get the papers in the 12x12 and in the 6x6, which is brilliant. You get the flower forming foam in here, which is wonderful. And you're going to get the vellums within there too, which match with those pattern papers. Then we move on to the dies and stamps that you're going to get in here as well. And of course the embossing foils and stencils. You're going to get the mystical frames. You've got the Spellbinding Borders, that wonderful mystical unicorn that you just saw Michelle using there. Enchanted Fairy is this one just here. But then you've got some flower dies. Now you can use these with foam or paper, it's completely up to you. This is your Decorative Unicorn. Again, you get the stamps and the dies. You've got your up and away there with the Hydrangeas. Some stencils in here as well. You've got an Abstract Splash, Mystical Damask. You've also got the Decorative Script. You've then got your Fluttering Fantasy. This is your Whimsical Woodland, and then some stamps in here for you as well. Whimsical Textures, and also the Magical Sentiments as well. You get all of that there for 138.24 or 180.12. Make sure, of course, you are using your Club Inspired discount. When you go over to the website, always make sure you log in as soon as you go over, because then the price you see is the price you pay. It automatically takes all of your discounts into consideration. Lots of love for that. Lynn says, journaling, Craig was fabulous. Wow, Michelle, says Carletta. Journaling saying, card is beautiful. Susie T says, Craig was fab, he looked great. It was so nice to see him. Yeah, it was nice to see him, and he looks so well. He really, really does. Right then, we're going to move on. The Gemini. We have got that amazing flash sale running for you at the moment over on our website, which is brilliant. 25% off a whole host of different Gemini machines. The Pro, the Original, the Junior, and the MIDI, all available for you with a blanket 25% discount, which is awesome. So whatever machine it is you're in the market for, now is the time to get it whilst it's on this flash sale. Let's just take a moment to share with you all the details of the original Gemini.
This is Gemini, one of the fastest, quietest electronic die cutting and embossing machines on the market. Its industry-leading high-pressure system delivers fantastic results from intricate dies and folders, all at the touch of a button. Its oversized opening and platforms provide for edge-to-edge cutting of US letter and A4 size with thin metal dies, allowing you to cut materials such as thin cardstock, vinyl, craft metal and fabric. No cranking needed, as it will move the plates through automatically and quickly, which means you may spend less time on preparation and more time on inspiration. The Gemini has optical switches, making it hands-free and fully automated, with a built-in auto-reverse function for protection. It's easy to use, so you're always in control. Its sleek low-profile design makes it a superb addition to any craft workspace. It has built-in handholds, meaning you can easily take it anywhere. The Gemini is a universal die-cutting and embossing machine that works with the majority of all leading brands of thin metal dies and embossing folders. All of the platforms that you need come included in the box, as well as a thick rubber embossing mat for intricate detail work on your dual-purpose cut and embossed dies. The addition of the metal cutting plate allows you to cut intricate dies in a single pass through the machine and enables you to cut multiple layers of fabric. For a perfect cut every time, you need Gemini, the electronic die cutting and embossing machine made by crafters for crafters.
That flash sale can't last forever, so do make sure you grab it. Judy says, I love that card. Thanks for the awesome ideas on how to use the different elements. Right, we're going to move on to another. All of these were incredibly popular launches, these signature collections that are on the show today. This one's beautiful and a really, really awesome deal on this because you save £81 or $103 on this, which is quite sensational. Again, quite a timeless one, really uplifting colour palette. It's very floral, there's lots of lace in here as well, and parasols. Very easy to craft with, very easy to gift this particular collection. So you're going to again get the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6 paper pads in here. You've then also got as well your luxury cardstock. No one's going to be nibbling on yours, so you'll get a nice fresh one. So you've got that one just there, and then we move into all of the other elements. So we'll start off with the sentiments. Now these sentiments are brilliant because what you've actually got on there is a brilliant matte layer as well, so you can play around with the colourway there and how you configure those, which is fantastic, or you can just use the sentiment on its own. You've then got the ornate lace, your edgeable, but with the removable edge too, so it's up to you how you use this, whether you're cutting it in or cutting it out. You've got multiple options, and the same can be said for this one here, which is your Whimsical Balloons. You've got a creator card here, it's your Delicate Roses. This works really brilliantly if you want to cut elements out, have less of the florals, layer them up. There's another option here for you. This one here is your summertime pennant that you've got, which is really awesome. Lots and lots going on in there. You can make brilliant bunting I've seen done with that particular one. This one here is your summertime florals, so you're layering stamps. They look brilliant if you want to fussy cut around those two. You've got your happy summertime. I love this one. This is your beautiful rosette, which is perfect for making gorgeous rosettes in patterned or plain papers. Then you've got some stencils, so traditional lace. This one's excellent because it's like 4 stencils in one. So you can use it, it works brilliantly, really cohesively if you use it all together, but you can mask it off and just create an edge or a border with that if you want to. You've got your delicate doilies here. Then we move into the embossing folders, which are brilliant. So that's your towering teacups. You'll also get your vintage parasol. And then we have got some stamps and dies in here for you as well. So 3 different sets of stamps and dies, really substantial, these ones. You've got your dainty lace, you've also got the vintage birdcage, and then time for tea as well. There you are, £94 or $123. Whacking great saving on that one for you as well, which is awesome. And again, amongst our experts, Michelle, this seems to be one of the most popular, especially the paper pads. They seem to be so versatile.
Oh, absolutely. This was definitely one of my favourites, and this is definitely one of those that I bought more than one paper pad with. So just going to show you a few samples. So this is those lovely pennants, or definitely could use it as a tag die, but yeah, I saw the self and same bunting you were talking about. Some of our design team went, I think they go crazy with all our Sara signature ranges, to be fair. So this one, so you've got that at this side, you've got that beautiful background stencil, and those beautiful stamps just look fabulous coloured up like they are. And then So we've got that embossing folder, beautifully inked with all those butterflies around it. And then again, I love this one. I love the parasol being used upside down, carrying those beautiful roses in there. And then that beautiful bird cage hanging with obviously those amazing papers from this paper collection. So love this one. It was absolutely, definitely a favourite of, I think, most of us. So what we're going to do is I've brought in the Whimsical Balloons and then one of the sentiment dies. And I adore this. So when you pull it out, again, you've got the lovely cutting element there and then that lovely die to cut your edge with. So let's bring in a card blank. So I am just a 5x7 and I have got a piece of that lovely paper. So I've just brought in my my water reactive pale fig and I'm just going to edge this up with some ink.
Awesome. Pamela says, I have the Garden Party collection and 3 of the pads. One pad is almost gone. I've made countless cards with all different kinds. I absolutely love it. Journaling says, I've just bought the Daddy Gemini. It is awesome. You won't regret it, I am sure. Don't forget, if you've put your tree up, send us a picture. We want to see them.
Yes.
studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. I'm excited. There's so many rules, isn't there? Do we have tinsel? Do we go no tinsel? Beads, no beads, real, fake, fibre optic?
I know.
I mean, there's just so many options.
I know. I had one of those trees with the faux snow on, but every year by the time that I put it up, I was absolutely covered in the snow and it just got everywhere. So
Was there any snow left on the tree after a few years?
Actually there is. I don't know how.
Do you think it's breeding when you put it away? You know,
It's
multiplying the
it's
snow.
doing something. It's definitely doing something. So I'm going to make sure that I've got that on the right way. And I'm just going to use the edge one on this piece. So a couple of pieces of tape to make sure that's stuck in place. And it through my Gemini. So the big one is on my Christmas list. The big,
Is it?
The Big Daddy. Absolutely.
The Pro, ooh. Yeah, that's also available with 25% discount at the moment, which is amazing.
And the little desk thing with it, you know, to turn it round.
Oh, the Lazy
little turn-
Susan?
Yes,
Yes, the little
Susan.
turntable. It's fantastic
Yes.
as well, isn't it?
It is, I love that. I would just sit there, just spinning it.
That's it.
Just
Let's
for the
consider it a
sake
hobby.
of it.
I mean, I'm sure you could class it as exercise, I reckon. You'd get away with that.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. So let's cut that out. Now I'm going to ink those edges. And then we will use the balloons to cut out some, I think, some nice glittery paper and some cream coloured paper, I think. So I've picked these 2 colours. And I'm going to cut them both out with these balloons. So.
I don't think there's another full day coming up here tomorrow on Crafters TV. Who's in for Softer Side tomorrow? Is it Bernie? Bernie will be here with Ben, which is awesome. Michelle is back for a craft vault at 3 o'clock. That'll be
my
exciting.
first craft vault as well.
And then Second Chance Sunday has been pre-recorded tomorrow because there is a US warehouse clearance tomorrow evening with Ben and Sara, so make sure you join them both. So that's going to be a full day tomorrow.
It is. It absolutely is. So with these, there's it's got a cutting edge all the way round this one, so it cuts the whole thing out. So I'm going to flip and rotate my plate. And I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to tap those bits out and I'm going to cut it through the glitter. Now what I normally do when I'm cutting through glitter card is I normally use my metal plate at the bottom. Now, some of you might find that you don't need to, but I do find that the more intricate dies that you use to cut out on glitter card, it's definitely better using your metal. I always want to call it a metallic shim, your metal shim.
I guess it is metallic.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were calling the magnetic one the metallic one. Hang on, you can't call them all the metallic one.
I think if it begins with an M, I want to call it metallic.
Oh, I'm going to start calling you metallic.
I've been called worse things. So let's get this off. And as you can see, it's cut through perfectly. I mean, of course, it has. But yeah, I always, especially some of our very intricate ones, definitely always use. I don't think we make as much use of that metal shim as we should do.
I guess that's just the power of the Gemini though, really, isn't it? You know, it's
It really
testament
is.
to the fact that you don't really need it all that often.
You see, it's not that it won't cut through it, it's just with it being a glitter card and it's got that coating on it and it's got that glue to hold the glitter in, which makes it non-shed. I just find the metal die onto the metal base plate just make sure that you get cut through all the glue and the glitter. And it just means that you just have to run it through once instead of having to do it twice if it doesn't get all the way through. But yeah, so we're going to put those on there with that lovely little shadow. And again, I'm going to bring in just my pale fig and I'm just going to edge round that just a little. And this is some of our Centura Pearl card that I'm using. And the glitter is just our pink glitter stock. I don't
Is
think
it from
it's...
the luxury?
Yeah, that's it.
Lots of you shopping for Geminis this evening, which is awesome. I'm so pleased you're all snapping it up on such a great deal.
Yes, there's some right bargains on.
Exactly. It's what Black Friday is all about, isn't it? It's
Well,
what we've come to expect.
Absolutely. I wouldn't expect anything less. So I'm just going to use my tape pen and then I'm going to get my dotty to go in those little pieces there. Oh, just checking it's my dotty.
Judy says, my Gemini Pro is sitting in my hallway waiting to get wrapped for Christmas. My hubby bought it for me during birthday week. Great price. Now, do you mean to say that you're actually going to manage to not use it until Christmas? I just don't have the willpower for that, Michelle, do you?
I absolutely would
I would
not.
just be, I'd have been using it now and angling for a second birthday, for a second Christmas gift, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I can remember one year when I was younger, my mum had asked me what I wanted for Christmas and all I wanted was all the New Kids on the Blocks albums.
All of it? How many were there?
Well, at that time, because they came out over here later than they did in America, they had a few out. So I wanted like 3 or 4, obviously on vinyl. And my mum had got them and she'd hid them. And what I used to do was when she went out, I used to go find them, play all my records and then put them back. And Mum, I'm pretty sure actually she probably knew, but I couldn't wait. That's probably why I'm now still on the naughty list.
Probably.
But I just could not wait.
I'm on, I think I'd be on the naughty list. Johnny, what do you think you're on? The nice list. Charlotte?
Charlotte's definitely on the nice
Is
list.
she?
I think so.
I don't know.
Do you not agree?
I think it changes. Jake's definitely on the naughty list. Yeah, definitely 100%. He's on the naughty step, let alone the naughty list.
Oh, I'm sure Jake's on the good list.
No, he's not.
So again, I've just edged that with my pale fig and I'm going to layer it onto some of that beautiful glitter. Now I know that glitter card might seem quite bright compared to this collection, but when you're only seeing a little sliver of it, I like to think that it just adds that bit of pop. So your glitter cards, your mirror cards, your Centura Pearl, even if you think that they're not going to go with a particular collection, try it out because you would be very nicely surprised. So I've already made this up. So it's the Let's Celebrate stamp, and I've just matte and layered it up. I've used I think that's the crushed velvet that I've used for that. And I'm just going to, I want to add it onto that. Because yes, I changed my mind halfway through and decided to add everything to this glitter card. So my tag was already made up, but now I'm going to change my mind and try and just layer that on there. There we go. And bring my scissors in. Just trim that off to meet that. There we go. And then I'll bring in my foam pads again, because why not? I do need to find some bigger ones though. There we go.
I don't really know what we're laughing about. we just sort of started to give each other the giggles, didn't we, for no good reason there, Michelle. It is Fake Friday today. I don't know if anyone's worked that out. It's a very fake
Can
Friday
you tell?
kind of Saturday.
So
Let's celebrate.
I think I'm done. So there we go, with that beautiful whimsical balloons, and then just adding that pop of glitter card makes it all just stand out a little bit more.
A really, really gorgeous creation, that one. So let me run you back through then exactly what you're going to get in here. You will get the 12 by 12 cardstock, paper card, patterned papers in here. Really nice floral, very linen-y, quite pastel but really uplifting colour tones with it in that one just there. You're getting that in the 12 by 12 and in the 6 by 6. You're then also going to get your luxury cardstock in here as well. It's a gorgeous pearlescent luxury cardstock, 250 GSM, so really good all-round weight, that one. Perfect for die cutting, embossing, construction, card blanks, everything you'd want to do with it really. And then we're going to move on to our accoutrement. This is your sentiments. You've got a couple of sentiments in here, and you've also got the matte layer for them, so it really gives you lots of options when it comes to putting them together. You've then got your ornate lace here, which is a beautiful edgeable, another gorgeous edgeable with those balloons that you've just seen Michelle use there. Got a creator card in here as well with your delicate roses. This is your sort of banner die or tag die, which is your summertime pennant. But then we also have some layering stamps in there as well, some beautiful florals for you. These are your stamps. It's just happy summertime. You've got numbers, some sentiments, the ordinals, a wonderful rosette die as well. Really love that one. You've got a couple of stencils in there as well, traditional lace and also your delicate doilies. Then you also have the 3D embossing folders. You've got towering teacups, and you also have vintage parasols in there. And then we've got 3 sets of really big stamps and dies for you as well. So you've got your dainty lace, which is that one there. You've also got the vintage birdcage, and of course time for tea as well. Very, very busy on this collection. Great saving, over £80, over $100 you save if you're going for it as a whole collection. $75.20 or $98.40 as a platinum member. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out. It is really busy. I see a lot of full baskets over on the website. So whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours. I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
We do create every single day here on Crafters TV, 7 days a week, 3 times a day for at least 5.5 hours, sometimes even more. We've got an extra hour tomorrow night, haven't you, Johnny? Lovely for that US warehouse clearance. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Well, it won't be at 7 p.m, will it? It'll be 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Over on Crafters Companion, the USA page. Everyone else, there will be a pre-record. Who's the pre-record of, Johnny? That's all right, we'll wait. Oh, Christmas trees, look. Renee Deshawn sent this one in. Oh, I love the little creatures at the bottom. Really cute. Love that. I like a colourful light, I always have sort of like, warm white lights on my tree, but I do like a coloured light. Caroline French has sent this next one in for us. Oh, I'm going to tell you what, Michelle's laughing in just a second. I love, are they just blue baubles? Are they blue baubles, or is that lights? Is that fibre optic tree? It's not a fibre optic tree, is it?
Blue lights,
blue
I think
lights.
That. I love that.
Blue on a tree, not really, blue and green together, not really something you'd think about going for. Michelle's laughing because I was putting poor Johnny on the spot trying to find out who'd done the pre-record, so who was joining you for Second Chance Sunday tomorrow. Turns out Michelle did it. Do you remember who you did it with?
I forgot. I think I did it with Becky.
Becky and yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, Becky and Michelle will be joining you Second Chance Sunday tomorrow. I'm glad we got there. Right, let's go through the 10-piece Caring Thoughts collection that we've got for you. Great price. Is that right? It saved £86. What a whopper of a deal.
Wow.
Really awesome. So you're going to get the vellum pad in here. Very pretty. I like that we've done some plain vellums in this particular one as well. It was the first time we've done some plain vellums in one of our pads. So you've got that in there with all those floral elements. Really nice sentiments in these, and a lot of you really love the sentiments that we included. So you've got things like thinking of you. The best thing to hold on to is each other. Now, ain't that the truth? You are so very special to me. You are amazing. Love that. Your thoughtfulness touched my heart. Nice. We've done 2 sets in here. What? What's wrong?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
They're just such beautiful
They
sentiments.
are.
I was just thinking to myself, and I love all of those in that one.
Surrounding you with love. Get well soon with caring thoughts. May good cheer and comfort surround you. Wishing you brighter days. So awesome, really lovely selection there. What you've also then got is your card blanks included in here as well. Is this really just 10 pieces? Because it feels like there's an awful lot more here than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12 pieces here. Tell you what, why don't we show you a still of everything that's included, and then we can work out what bits Jake! We can work out what bits you're getting, right? Excellent. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's got 13 pieces in it. That. Do you know what? Why don't you start your? So you get the 4x6 card blanks, 5x7 card blanks. Right, you get the cut and emboss folder, butterfly swirls, which is this one just here. So you're going to get that as well. Do you get the vellum pad? Do you get the 2 sets of sentiments? So you get that. You don't get the sentiments. Sentiments have gone. There we go. You've also got the With Love and Friendship. That's the one, Johnny, yeah? Brilliant. And you also get the floral decoupage, which is this one just here. And you also get Just to Say, which is that one there. And you get the ribbon. We got there in the end. Awesome. Right, saving me, Michelle. £37, $47, saving you over £85 or over $110. Amazing, amazing deal on this. We're coming towards the end of this one now, so grab the bits that you want before they go forever, is what I'd say. Yeah. That's what you're doing. That's why some of the elements have already sold out.
People are just picking the bits they want, really, aren't they? Which, I mean, it's a beautiful collection, and we just buy maybe the sentiment from this and the paper pad from that. So when we get to the end, there's whatever's left, and we put it together in a collection. So we'll show you some samples for this, and you can see why we don't have much left, because it is such a beautiful collection. So you've got that decoupage there on that one, and then again the decoupage on that one with that lovely embossing, cut and emboss folder there, and then again that beautiful frame made into a lovely shaker card. Again, the decoupage at the bottom, and then this. So that beautiful frame with the different sentiments in the middle, the beautiful paper pad, and again those cut-out elements are just adorable. So I can see why we don't have much left of this, because it is such an amazing collection. So we'll have a play with these. I absolutely adore this one. The fact that you can swap your 3 so you're buying one die and you're getting those 3 sentiments that you can swap and change in the middle. So your 3 sentiments, you get your mat in there, and then you get that beautiful, let me just pop it off. Just give me 5 minutes.
Oh, it's very sticky, isn't it?
That one, is it? Yeah, that's it. You just have to get it at the right angle. So you've got your matte piece, you've got your lovely decorative element, and then you've got those 3 sentiments for in the middle. So this is what we're going to have a play with.
I think it's amazing in the interchangeable dies that we do, because you would never know when you see them die cut. They don't have any kind of...
No.
I was going to say something else then, I realised that it was going to sound rude. You don't have any sort of notches or anything like that you can see where it's still connected to the cards. It just looks like it was created as one whole die, doesn't it?
It does, and that's the absolute beauty of these. So I'm going to cut the mat out in that lovely, almost like a lime green, isn't it?
We're in the danger zone now, you know, Michelle. Because if we're going to say something or trip ourselves up or get ourselves in trouble, it's always the last hour of the last day on 4 days. Do you know what I mean? We're slipped into like real danger territory. I'm really monitoring what I'm thinking and what I'm saying for this last hour, Michelle, now.
I'm being exactly
Who knows what could happen? Sorry?
I'm being exactly the same. I'm being really careful about what I say. I mean, you know, if you saw me earlier...
Oh, well, the horse was bolted there.
You know, it's bolted, it's through the gate at the end of the field and gone. So... So that's my beautiful mat, and then just peel that off really carefully. And as you can see, that's cut out beautifully. So what I'm going to do now is flip and rotate and I'm going to, which one do I want? This one.
Oh, choices.
I know. Thinking of you, I've gone with. So I could have done this through at the same time, but I just wanted to make double sure that I didn't put them in together and have one go over the other, because they're so close together. I'm just being, at this time on a Saturday night, I'm just being double careful, so. So let's just get that out of the machine.
Pammy's Christmas tree adventure was short-lived, apparently. Well, that was short-lived. No tree today. Twist my arm. Guess I'll just hang out here instead. Husband has been called back to work. We're going to go tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Well, that was an anticlimax, Pam, wasn't it?
No.
Journaling says, what great value this collection. It is awesome value. You should be paying $123.90 or $159.50, but you're actually paying, or platinum members are only paying $28.16 or $37.60. Amazing value for money.
It really is, absolutely. So I'm not quite happy with that, so I'm going to bring in a piece of black card, and I'm just going to attempt to just cut out. So if this goes wrong, it's who can I blame? I blamed Charlotte last time. I can't do that again.
Why are you blaming Charlotte again? Oh, no one ever blames Charlotte.
No.
Charlotte thinks everyone blames her. They don't. She doesn't get the blame for anything.
No, Charlotte's too lovely for that.
Because she's from Morpeth.
She's from where?
Morpeth. Do you not know she's from Morpeth? Oh, it's a very, very affluent part of the northeast of England. Yeah. That's why she doesn't sound like she's from around here. She's from Morpeth.
She's very well spoken, Charlotte.
She gets angry, she gets very Geordie. Honestly. It's like an episode of Alvida's Own Pet when she gets going.
Well, I've not heard that, so why...
Have you not? Oh,
no.
You wait.
That's something to look forward to. So so you can see I've cut it out with some black cards, so I'm just very carefully going to... I don't have to be too perfect because it's going to go behind. I just need to make sure, and I'm trying to hold it far away because I've not got my reading glasses on, so I can't see too close up. So, but yeah, it's going to go behind. I just want to give it that bit of a drop shadow. Oh,
it's a lovely idea, this.
Yeah. I just wasn't quite happy. It didn't stand out enough for me. So I'm just going to get my pokey tool, get rid of those little bits. So this, again, this isn't the way that this card was going. But it is now. So if you can see, I haven't got it laid up brilliantly, but you can see how it's just giving it that drop shadow and it looks brilliant. Well, I think it does. So really carefully with my dotty tape pen. That one's nearly run out, so I'm going to get another one. Oh, that's better. You do find you can tell when they're about to run out because they come a little bit harder to use. So let's line that up.
Oh, this is very clever, Michelle. I'm digging this a lot.
Yeah. Let's just need to line it up nicely. Make sure you get your drop shadow just where you want it before you commit and press down fully, which is where your poker tool comes in perfectly. So give that a good press down. I've even got my nice little drop shadow at the bottom, which I'm loving. So go back in, because this is a paper, be careful when you go back in with your dotty. You don't want to lift or rip or bend all those lovely little delicate flowers on there. So just take your time.
Oh, Judy says, love your sweater, Joe. Lynn says, I'm happy to see the beard coming back. Oh, it is on its way. I think we might have one more shave left though before, I think on the last day I might shave it back to like clean shaving just so we can get a final. So when I come in on the 1st, I'm here with you on, Wednesday's the 1st, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe for the 1st I'll have it back to shaving again and then go. It's because I'm going out tonight after work. I wanted to, you know, not look too baby-faced. I was worried I might not get in.
Yeah. You did look incredibly young when you got rid of it all, Ben. Joe.
Ben.
I'm sorry. I have.
Is it because you were married or you think I'm the other presenter? That's the bit.
No, it's because there's two Bens, and I talk to my husband Ben all the time, so it's just an automatic thing for me to say Ben.
Right.
But yeah, you did look, Joe, incredibly young when you got rid of it all. Very baby-faced, I must admit.
Yes, I did. I felt very different, very cold as well. I'm missing it.
I can imagine. You could have done with it at this time, these last couple of days. So, with that black drop shadow in the middle, I'm loving that a lot more now. So I'm going to bring my card in, and I've already made my base. So it's just an 8x8, and I've just used one of our square dies just to cut that middle out. And I've got a piece of black card, and this is, so it's going to be 7 inches long, and then I've got my tab at the top, and it's 7 inches wide. So I'm just going to move that to the side for now. I'm going to just lay that across the middle.
If you did want to sponsor us, of course, for our moustache growing campaign for Crohn's and Colitis UK, we're nearly at £4,000 now. We're just within touching distance. So you can go to justgiving.com/fundraising/CraftersTV and you find all the details there.
Yes. It's done so well.
So that's been amazing, isn't it?
So I'm just going to cut this piece down because it wasn't going to be for that, but because I've changed my design, it's now the wrong size, which is okay. Let's just check, so just a little bit more. I wonder, Joe, if I'll ever finish a card off as it was intended when I made my
Probably never.
prep.
Have you ever done it yet?
No.
No, I don't think it's... How long have you been crafting for now?
Me, 13 years.
Well then no. Definitely never going to happen now.
So it's not going to, no, it's definitely not.
No, I think it would have happened if it was going to happen by now.
Definitely no, yeah. I think we're all like that though. We get halfway through and think, oh, this would look better. And we go for it. So I'm going to raise that with some foam pads. I do only have my tiny ones at the minute. And I'll try. I do try, no I don't try, I was going to say I do try to be frugal with them and not use them as much, but that would be a lie, so I'm not going to say it to you. I love the depth and dimension that you get with...
Do you ever use 3D glue gel for this sort of thing?
I don't know.
No?
I'm too impatient to wait for it to dry. I've just always used foam pads, and I think you get used to what you use, really. If that even makes any sense. But no, I'm definitely way too impatient. I tell a lie, if I'm using like the collection where we've got those little acorns in, Are they acorns? With the
acorns?
The Christmas one. That was the night before Christmas.
Autumn blessings.
Yeah, has it got the berries in and things like that? So I'm just a little wonky, so I'm going to straighten it. So if I use big 3D elements like that, I will use either chunky glue or hot glue, my glue gun. So this is going to be my little swing in the middle. So I'm just going to tape that bit there. So that's what my tab was for. I'm going to fold it over and then I'm going to line it up in the middle. Just there. I'm going to check that that's where I want it, and it's not, so I'm just going to lower it down a little bit because I want it to be more central. Look at that, that's perfect. So there we go. Oh no, we need to move it just a little bit left. I will get there. Perfect. Again. So there we go. So now I've got one of these beautiful butterflies that I've cut out from, I absolutely adore this. So it's these little layering butterflies. So obviously you can layer them up. So I've layered this with some gold, just a bit of patterned, and then some green in the background. And I'm just going to lift all my wings up on that. And then that is going to have another foam pad in the middle. We're going to put that up there. And I've got a sentiment. Sending you warm hugs. And again, I am going to put it on foam pads. I think if I ran out of foam pads, I would like have withdrawals or something, foam pad withdrawals. So bob that there. I've got this gorgeous, gorgeous bow that again, oh yes, I'm going to put it there because that's nice. And just a couple of gems to finish this off. Just two there and two in that corner. And then that beautiful frame on there, a frame within a frame. So it's got that lovely swing.
Oh, it's
element.
got a dangly bit.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I love a dangler.
My little swing bit in the middle.
How beautiful is that? Katie Easley made a very, very substantial donation to our Moustache campaign. She said, I did say I'd match my first donation for a card signed by everyone. We can do a lot better than a card, Katie. I tell you what, I'm going to get our social media superstar, Susie, to reach out to Katie, and we'll see what we can do a lot better than a card, Johnny, can't we? Yeah, I'm wondering what we could send her that's like one of a kind. We could send you Michelle. How about that?
Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So no, whereabouts are you, Katie? Where do you live? I mean, for a warmer climate or a cooler climate?
I prefer warm.
Prefer warm.
So if it's warm, I'm on my way.
Right. I think Katie's in California, if I'm not mistaken. We shall see.
Absolutely on my way.
Yes, we will send you something, Katie, but we can do a lot better than a card. We'll get. I'll speak to our social media team. Anyway, what am I meant to be doing, Johnny? Gotta look at the. No, it's not there. It's here. Here it comes. It's here. There it goes. Gemini Pro, the biggest saving when it comes to all of our Gemini machines, of course. This is absolutely an amazing piece of kit. If you're in one of two camps, right? You either own a Gemini Pro or you want a Gemini Pro. I think every single crafter falls into one of those two categories. £112 or $124 you can save on this today. Very rare that we see any kind of discount like this on our machine-only deals. So snap it up whilst that Black Friday flash sale is on. Let's take a moment to give you the details on the Gemini Pro.
Supersize your die cutting and embossing potential with the Gemini Pro. With a huge 12x12 cutting platform as standard, this machine is perfect, not only for larger projects and batch making, but also for cutting all elements, mats and layers for your smaller projects in one pass too. The The machine is capable of cutting through all sorts of materials, including card, craft metal, leather, wood, felt, and multiple layers of fabric. The power, pressure, and performance that you've come to expect from the Gemini family of electronic die cutting machines has been enhanced to the next level. It's been engineered for superb edge-to-edge cutting of up to 12 by 18 size materials with perfect results every time. In the box, along with your Gemini Pro machine, you'll receive 2 clear cutting plates, a rubber embossing mat, a magnetic shim, plastic shim, and metal shim, all 12 by 12. Power cord, plus of course your comprehensive instruction booklet that will guide you through the plate combinations you need for your different dies and embossing folders. Larger 12 by 18 plates are also available separately to boost your creativity even further. So, whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, create paper or fabric embellishments, table decorations, wedding stationery, or keepsake gifts, to name but a few, this machine will revolutionize your crafting experience.
Amazing, absolutely love that Gemini Pro. You either want one or you've got one. That seems to be the way things go. We're going to go back now to the Enchanted Dreams collection. It is an absolute bumper one. I've forgotten to get it from over here, so do bear with whilst I just pop over there for a second. There we are. Oh, that was close, Charlotte. Very, very close. There we are. Right, let me take you back through this bumper collection that you're getting in here, because you are getting not just the 12 by 12, but also the 6 by 6 papers in this collection. They really are absolutely gorgeous, lovely purple and turquoise tones all the way through here. So you've got that, and you've got it in the 6 by 6 as well, which is wonderful. You will get the vellums included, and you'll get the flower forming foam within there as well, which is awesome. So we pop that over there. Then we move into all of the dies and stamps and other juicy goodness you've got. So you've got this awesome Mystical Frames die. We then also have the Spellbinding Borders. You have got your Mystical Unicorn. This is your Enchanted Fairy. Not any old fairy, an enchanted one. Beautiful Blooms. You've got the Decorative Unicorn in here. Then you've got your Up, Up and Away. I love that hydrangea detail you've got on that one. Some stencils in here for you. That's your Abstract Splash. You've got the Mystical Damask. You've also got the Decorative Scripts as well. Then here you've got your Fluttering Fantasy. You've got a 3D embossing folder there, which is your Whimsical Woodland. And then finally you've got a couple of different stamp sets. So you've got some lovely textural stamp sets, and you've got some magical sentiments within there as well. Rose says, Joe, I didn't have my glasses on when I saw your sweater and thought it was llamas. Then I started singing llama, 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 llama chameleon. Ro, you're bonkers, I love it. Candice says, beautiful card, Michelle. Journaling says, I love that card, Michelle, so thank you. Katie says, yes, Southern California, so sunshine all the time. Michelle would be amazing. Yeah, absolutely, would love Michelle. So there you go. Yep. Well, yeah, I don't know if we can fly again at the moment.
Oh,
well, you know, Omicron. Bore off Omicron, honestly. Yes, I don't know what I'm just waffling now. I've got to that stage of Fake Friday where I'm getting a little bit delirious, Michelle. Sort of a little bit giddy, like I'm shaking a little bit. So you're going to have to save me. Please save me.
Well, I can have a go. I can't promise you anything. I can't promise I'm in a state to save you, Joe, but we'll give it a go. I've got no samples ready. Let me just, there we go.
Well, let's come back over here, then we'll just have a little bit of chat. I could try my new stand-up routine for you. How about that?
Go on, then.
No. It's not suitable, Johnny, is it? Not suitable. I could tell you about what we're talking about before the show. Not suitable, probably.
Right,
what's everyone doing with their weekend? What's everyone up to for the rest of the weekend? I'm going out tonight. I'm going out.
Not just out, but out. Can't beat out.
I haven't put a picture of I've got sequins, a gold sequin top to wear tonight when I go out. Gold
Fabulous.
Sequin leggings as well. Going to glitter up, no, not sequin leggings, sorry, shiny stretched gold leggings. And then I'm going to glitter up my Tash Gold as well with some glitter. Although I have forgot to get any Vaseline, so I'm going to have to see what I've got when I get home. Might be able to find something.
Bit of glue.
Sorry?
Bit of Kalal glue.
Well, I've actually got some like facial adhesive, which is like that you stick glitter on with, proper face one. So maybe I could, it's gone like a comb, so maybe I could like comb that through the beard and sprinkle it over. The only problem is, I am going to get in tonight. I'm going to get in a cab straight after. It's going to go all over the cab and get fined from Uber. I know that's going to happen. Then I'm going to get in and I am not going to, I'm not going to take it off or wash it off. I'm going to get in. I'm going to forget. I'm going to get to bed, and it's going to. I'm going to be fully gold lame when I get up tomorrow. I just know that's going to happen.
You know, there could be worse things.
Anyway,
than that.
how are you getting on? Have I padded long enough now?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, you have. So I've got a few samples to show you before we start. How am I supposed to follow that? So, in fact, this is how we follow that. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Perfect. So I love this. I just love, in fact, is that what your leggings are like, Ben? Joe? Oh.
Very much. I mean, they're a bit bigger than that, you'll be pleased to know. There's a bit more to them than that.
Sort of the gold shiny.
Yeah, there was actually a picture, I posted a picture ages ago, like a year or so ago of me wearing them.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've seen them?
Yeah.
So it's those leggings with that sequin top.
Fabulous.
Yes, can't wait.
So this one's perfect for you then, because the sequins are like the lovely glittery sequins on that. And then my favourite, the balloon, the up and away on there. So that's a nice small card. Then to your nice big 8x8 cards, again with those dragonflies round and that beautiful hot air balloon in the middle. Just adorable. Absolutely. So,
Lily wants to know where I'm going to. I'm going to a sort of club night called Sink the Pink, it's called, and it's like this big London club night, and it tours all around the UK. It looks bonkers, so I shall, I know no doubt be some stories of it on my Instagram a bit later. There you go, that's where I'm off to.
Looks bonkers. Sounds fabulous if it looks bonkers. So, Whimsical Woodland 3D effect embossing folder, and we've got the Mystical Uniform.
Samantha Jenny says, Joe, I see that you're a party animal. I wouldn't go that far, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlotte says I am a party animal.
Definitely.
Johnny, am I a party animal? I like to party, I guess so. Maybe I am a party animal, Samantha.
Yeah.
I bring the party. I am the party, Johnny, apparently.
So, for my 3D embossing folder, I just can't speak at all now.
Should we just finish it there?
I think so.
I think you just end it there, eh?
The stuff that's coming out my mouth is just getting worse and worse. 3D embossing folder. So your bottom clear plate, and then your magnetic shim and your plastic shim. Never have your magnetic shim on the outside because it will affect all the sensors that's inside your machine. You don't want that to happen. That's not good. So make sure your magnetic's inside your sandwich.
Your metallic?
Yes, your metallic one. Your metallic one. So let's have a look at this. So look at the beautiful emboss on that. Even on both sides. I mean, you could decide which side you wanted to use, but when you look inside, you can feel all the way to the edges the huge difference, all the different 3D embossing parts in that. It's just immense, it really is. So we're going to make it magical. So we're going to bring in a few of my water reactives. Now, I've got a couple of quick dries there, but that's because I can't find my water reactive ones. So I would suggest you use your water reactive, unless you're going to, in fact, you can use your quick dry if you've got some glycerin. So it's the stuff that you buy from the chemist or you can cook with. It's all the same. Just put a little bit on your mat and not ink your dauber up, wet your dauber up with it, and then put your ink on your mat as well. And then when you mix the two together, it will make your quick dry work much more like a water reactive and make it a lot easier to blend. But I don't have none of that either, so we'll go for it.
Gonna go for it. I love that attitude.
So,
Journaling says, is it fancy dress? Not really, no. There is a theme, a dress theme, but that's not fancy dress journaling. That's just Saturday night. Dance I like the way you move. Pretty baby.
So I'm putting it on here because I find with it being a quick dry one, I'm going to find it easier to pick up and blend in than if I took it straight out of my pad thing.
Caroline French has just Googled the night that I'm going to and watched the little promo video that I showed you earlier. She says it looks amazing.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's right up Caroline Straße.
Straße.
I love that term.
Yeah.
German for street, if you're wondering.
So as you can see, as I'm inking this up, you can see how it's bringing out all those different three-dimensional parts of this. So I'm going to bring in my crushed velvet and I'm going to put it on my mat. I'm going to go around my edges.
Brent's just texted me.
Oh, has he?
He said, well, I mean, he did reply earlier. He said he sensed jealousy over over Tashgate. I said I was jealous. He said he didn't realise there was no cinnamon in those cookies.
Did he not?
Yeah, there's no cinnamon in there, Brent.
Apparently, it's the sugar that my husband used.
Oh.
I don't know if it's I think it's a brown sugar or a demerara sugar, but the way that he leaves them to sit for a while and then the way that I've not got a clue how cooking works, but yeah.
How cooking works? I can't use the cooker, so I wouldn't know. I know, but what's one of those?
Apparently it's the magic of baking.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's because he leaves his dough to sit, you see, for X amount of, I don't know. Ben, you're in the comments. Tell people what it is you use. Help me out.
Whatever he does, it works, I can assure you.
It does. So that is my crushed velvet, and then I think we're going to come in with some parakeet. And I'm running out of space on my mat. I'm just moving further and further across. So I'm going to pick that up and just go in to this middle bit. And where it overlaps with that fuchsia gives you a whole other colour, which is what I love about these. So just inking, you can see it's actually turning a lovely shade of purple where they're both overlapping. And then I think I might go back into the middle with some more fuchsia. And this is the fun part of this. There's no right or wrong on how you want to ink this up. Just go with the flow and do whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's your card, you're making it. And if you love it, then that's all that matters, I think. But just with that, I mean, where the fuchsia hasn't gone right to the back of the emboss and the white's still coming through, so you can see how amazing that 3D effect is on that embossing folder. This is absolutely one of my favourite. The detailing on it is just amazing. So let's clean that up so I don't get it everywhere. Just get another one out. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring it. So we're going to leave that to the side because I'm happy with that. We're going to bring in the beautiful Mystical Unicorn, and with this collection you get that the die to cut him out, and you get the lovely stamp. So let's get this off and get him stamped up. And I do keep calling him a him. I think it is a him.
Is it? How can you tell?
It's just a feeling I'm getting.
Okay, sensing.
I'm just sensing
high levels of testosterone.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So.
Mariah's letting me know she used to go clubbing with knee-high boots and feather boas. Sounds very Studio
fabulous.
54, Mariah.
Oh, it does.
What were your clubbing days like, Michelle?
Oh, I used to love going to the nightclubs. So we'd go Thursday after work, then Friday.
Thursday, wow.
Absolutely. This is when, so we're going back a few years, when I worked at Burberry's.
Right.
And when you work in a sewing factory like that, the ladies like a good drink after work.
Was it very kinky boots? That's what I've got in mind.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Okay.
Definitely. So I'm going to go back over because I didn't quite get enough pressure and ink on my first go.
Did you used to get like cut price Burberry goodies?
Oh, you won't believe how cheap we used to be able to get stuff.
Really? Burberry, for anyone that doesn't know, is a very, very high fashion brand in the UK. I'd say like a heritage high fashion brand, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. We used to use all the offcuts of the Burberry stuff and we used to make scrunchies for our hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, back when scrunchies were in fashion. You can't beat a good scrunchie.
Oh, no.
So, we're gonna...
Is that a chocolate bar?
No, that's a crunchie.
Oh, sorry.
So, pink violet and brown grey we're gonna use.
Oh, we've got an answer from Ben. The dark brown sugar in the mix, the longer it's left in the fridge, the more intense and complex the caramel flavour becomes.
There you go.
Honestly, Nigella Lawson over there. Pop, did you pop them in the microwave?
See?
Oh, sorry, yeah, back to your clubbing days, Michelle.
Back to my clubbing days. Yeah. I used to love, so we'd go out Thursday after work, which would end up being until the nightclub shut. And
which was 2 a.m. then, I'm guessing?
Yeah, definitely. And then the same Friday, Saturday, and a Monday night as well. And I don't know.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Yeah.
So you'd only have Tuesday, Wednesday
Sundays.
off?
Not on a Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday?
Yeah.
That's amazing. More nights out you'd have at home.
I'm from Yorkshire. I mean, it's the pinnacle of our life, going out and having a drink.
Wow, I love that.
The Yorkshire thing.
This is a hilarious story. It's on the precipice of me being able to read it out, I think, but I'm going to go with it because it's in the comments. We had a local club called Pulsations, Rose tells me, and they had this huge robot on the dance floor that you could ride around on. A robot you could ride in a nightclub called Pulsations. I mean, you couldn't make it up.
That's the best thing.
I know. It was late 90s, actually, Mariah says, when she was out clubbing.
I wonder where that was at.
I don't know. Where is Pulsations, Ro? Let me know.
So, that's like the best name.
Sorry?
That's like the best name for a club. So, doing my 3-pen blend with this, just going over it all, and I think we will do his, is it a horn on his head?
A horn?
Yeah. Is that what it's called? So I've done that in a grey, but you could do that in a silver, or you could go over that with our clear sparkle pen. That would be fabulous, make it stand out really well. So that's all I want to do to... Oh, I've missed a bit of his mane.
Anne says we need to get Ben on the Great British Bake Off.
And I keep telling him that.
Does he do lots of different sorts of baking, Michelle? Is he good
funny.
with the croque en bouche?
He only started baking a lot when I got my job here.
Oh, wow.
Because I asked him to bake the cookies for me to bring up just to say thank you. And now he has like a weekly order.
Amazing.
So he does. He sends them up for you all to sample it.
Amazing. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah. So he's got that natural talent there, I think, for it.
He's a very talented man, isn't he?
He is. Am I allowed to say it makes you a little bit sick?
It does make me a little bit sick, yeah. In a kind of lovely sicky way.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Not in a kind of way. In a kind of way.
So we're going to cut out this lovely unicorn. And just by, I haven't coloured his body, not because I'm being lazy, I like to leave it white. But what you could do is, like, again, like I just said with our clear sparkle pens, just fill his, colour his body in with one of those and make him even more magical and sparkly than what he already is. Or any of our coloured sparkle pens, because it gives you that nice hint of colour rather than full on colouring his body in. So that would be nice.
Here he is. We need a
There
name,
he is.
doesn't he?
He does need a name.
How about Bartholomew?
Bartholomew.
We won't remember that. No. I mean, we've probably named him about 8 times and forgotten already, to be
And we
fair.
just can't remember.
Yeah.
So let me just
It's
get
the
that
honest
tape.
truth, Rose says. It was in Pennsylvania in the late 80s.
Oh, love
In
it.
the 80s, on riding a mechanical robot around the dance floor at Pulsations in Pennsylvania. Amazing.
That's like the best story ever. Oh,
Honestly, I reckon
yeah.
a lot of their dark horses, a lot of our
I
crafters, you know.
think so.
I bet they've got some very interesting stories to share with us.
Definitely. So I'm just tidying up as I go along, or trying to anyway. So I've got my lovely horse, and he's going to go on that lovely background. So I've brought some purple Centura Pearl, not Centura Pearl, just our pearlescent. And I'm just going to layer this onto it.
I'm not sure I should tell you. I'm on the cusp of telling you a story.
All right.
No, I'm not actually. I've just run the middle and the end of the story in my head, and no, I'm not. No, sorry. I've just realised it's very, very bad.
See now.
Told you we were in the danger zone, didn't I?
Oh, you can't leave us on that, Joe. Not that I'm encouraging you or anything.
It cannot be amended, Charlotte. No, I'm afraid.
So I've brought 2 pieces of card in, and they are 10 by 7. And I've scored the back one at 2, 2.5, 7.5 and 8. And this is going to give me that lovely depth and dimension there. And exactly the same for this one. So it's 10 by 7. And I'm scored at 2, 2.5, 7.5 and 8.
Oh, it was called Robot Club. Dawn's been to the Robot Club as well. She says, Joe, it was in Pennsylvania, just outside Philadelphia. It was great fun. They also had team nights there too. So much fun. I love that Dawn and Ro have both been to the same 1980s nightclub
I love
outside
that.
Philadelphia. That's amazing.
That is amazing. Well, they do say it's a small world.
It is. Small robot filled world.
Absolutely.
Oh, the robot's name was Pulsar. That used to ride around on the dance floor. The robot was called Pulsar. And what was the club called? Pulsations.
Pulsation.
Not a very imaginative name, was it, for the robot? But Pulsations, Pulsar. I like it though. Catchy.
Very. And I thought
It's
my
taking a
nights
turn,
out
isn't it,
were
this show?
it's just a little, and it's not us for a change. So just going to lay. So just die cut an aperture out of the front, and then done the same with a layer of the pearlescent and the pattern paper from this pad. And again, I've matte and layered a couple of.
Leslie Toll says they remember Pulsations as well.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a This Is Your Life episode, this, isn't it? I feel like we're the only ones that haven't been to Pulsations.
I know. It sounds fabulous. That's crazy. It really is.
Johnny may have a little look at Pulsations, said you can indeed ride a robot around the dance floor.
So let's just stick these edges together.
Leslie Tall, Dawn Berrow says you could see the Chippendales. What, at Pulsations? Oh, there's a double entendre. Journaling says, oh, that's my kind of world in an enchanted forest. Thank you, Journaling, for bringing us back down to where we need to be.
So, I'm just going to have, what was that robot called?
Pulsar.
Pulsar.
Maybe that's what the unicorn should be called.
That's perfect.
Pulsar the unicorn, there we go.
Absolutely. So just putting a little bit of glue on him where I need. So just...
Well, I think Dawn went to see the Chippendales at Pulsations.
Wow.
I didn't see it going this way this show, did you, Michelle?
No. Although it really doesn't surprise me, Joe. Charlotte just dryly said no.
Charlotte, dryly never.
Oh, bless her. She's fabulously dry. Is that even a... That was meant to be a compliment, Charlotte. Honest. Right, so a couple of ribbons. And this beautiful sentiment. Life with you is stardust and moonbeams. And why break the habit of the day? Let's put it on a few little foam pads. And where shall we put this? We'll bob it there.
Bob it on. Did you stop saying that?
I know.
Is it an intentional thing?
No, I just haven't had Bob moments.
Ben's been conditioning you not to.
He had the...
He rings a bell?
He brought the bell in from the
What, he goes and gets it and rings it?
He did.
Like some sort of electric shock therapy. Oh, you should get into HR. Honestly, no wonder you're not traumatised.
Yeah, it did make me laugh.
So he was ringing it every time you said it?
He did. Yeah. He rang it every time, so I just kept saying Bob, 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 Bob.
I bet Anne in Connecticut loved that. She hates any kind of sound effect.
Oh, does she?
That horn, oh gosh.
I heard about your horn.
My
I
horn
forgot
went in the
all
bin.
about that.
I'm not allowed to have the horn at work anymore, apparently. Anyway, Dawn says, I went to Pulsations for the Chippendales as well. Yeah. Maybe we should do an outside broadcast from Pulsations. I could be riding Pulsar, bringing you an episode of Crafters TV. I think that'd be amazing.
That sounds great.
Right, what an amazing collection that is. Really, really awesome. Shall we do card of the day, Michelle?
Yes.
Sounds. No, should we do card of the show, actually? Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, I've managed to do 4.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting good at this.
You are.
So number 1 was the Enchanted, am I calling it the right? I'm just double checking. Enchanted Dreams. Number 2 was Garden Party. Number 3, Caring Thoughts. And number 4, again, Enchanted Dreams.
Amazing. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Right, let's give you an opportunity to vote and to check out your baskets. Here is all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Awesome. Right, demo of the show was number 1, so that means that, which was that one just there, of course. So we're going to do demo of the day. So you can go for number 1, which was the Z Fold card from Play Your Crafts Right this morning. Number 2, which I think it's clear to say it's going to take a lot to beat number 2, isn't it? That envelope memory book, the envelope album that Michelle did, or number 3, 1, 2, or 3. Get your votes in now, and we will announce that before the end of the show. I want to share with you details of our Black Friday daily deal that we have for you. This is absolutely excellent. You don't get the lowest tote included, you get everything else I'm about to share with you though. So let's start off with this one just here, your Fancy Nancy. It's the Nancy Buddy Bag. You don't get the design board included, but it's designed to fit your design board. And also you can get a couple of other bits in there. You've got a nice little internal pocket and lots of space for other projects. It's kind of like a mini Lois really, which is awesome. So you've got that one there. Then we have this one here. Now this is Barbara, this one just here. You've got hook and loop of course on there, and you've got the little pockets inside. And you could store a whole host of different things, adhesives, maybe even your gems in there as well. But then we're going to move to this one here. Now this is Mirrol. Mirrol is great for all of your sewing needs. So wonderful is for crochet hooks, sewing and quilting tools, spools of ribbon. Tim Holtz inks also work really well in there too. This one here is Teresa that we've got. Now Teresa's great for those sort of smaller jars and pots of things that you might want to store in there. So you can see here all the different items that you've got in there. So we just use that for a load of our glitters currently. Then we're going to move into Shelly, who's kind of like the big sister to that last one. Shelly's great for larger jars and containers. So we've got all of our gilding polishes in here. You could have, I don't know, any of your mixed media products, your sparkle paste, all of those kind of things will fit into that one. Then we've got brandy here. Now, brandy's brilliant for rulers, paintbrushes, also your ball tools. You've got side flaps on this one as well, and that means it stops anything falling out, which is excellent. So you got that one. Love this one. Stephanie is fantastic because Stephanie, you open it that way, which seems like the wrong way, but then what you're able to do is then lift these compartments out, which is fantastic. So great if you've got ink pads. You can fit 32 ink pads in there, and you can organise them into different styles as well, which is fantastic. Then we've got for you this one here. This is... Who is this cheeky little one? This is Gail. And Gail is fantastic for all of your things like your mousses and drops. So anything you've got that's in sort of a small upright containers, these are fantastic for. So she'll be brilliant for that. You do get a hard case in all of these as well, which is why they keep their rigidity and their shape. The other great thing as well is because they're see-through, you're not having to open them up to see what's inside. This makes it very easy to find what you're looking for. You've then also got Katie, which is this one just here. Great for finish makes as well. So you want to store your makes somewhere, great for that. Wonderful, we were saying as well, is you've got lots of our topper collections. We've got a couple of toppers left in the sheet. Pop them out and store them in something like this, much easier than storing the whole A4 sheet. And then finally, you've got Terry as well. Now Terry's made for your alcohol markers. She will fit the tri-blend markers as well as your sort of regular size, so your classics, illustrators, aquas, those kind of things. And this is quite clever. On the back here, you push the side flaps round and then fold that front flap down, and then that actually all presses together there as well. So you've got a nice sort of little workstation there, as well as then being able to pop those in. And because you've got those side flaps, what that means is then if you are storing this, absolutely nothing is able to come out of there, which is fantastic. You get all of that for that incredible price. You save £30.90, which is amazing, or $38.90 on that one there. The vote is very, very close between all three at the moment. I believe Michelle's got some more inspiration for us on the garden party.
I have. So we're going to go through a few more samples because why not? They're stunning. The DT, as always, do an amazing job with their work they do. So this is that beautiful parasol, again, upside down with those flowers in. It's just a lovely different way to use them. And then that vintage bird cage. So again, that vintage bird cage, but in a different colour. So you get a totally different effect, and then you've got that lovely stencil at the back in those beautiful colours. And then this, I love this, Time for Tea. I did this earlier, but onto pattern paper. This one has been beautifully coloured in, and that cake is making me incredibly hungry. And then we've got that lovely bunting die there, in those beautiful colours with love. And then again, the shaker card. We all love a shaker card. And then that party die cut at the bottom. Just beautiful, beautiful colours in this collection. Really adorable. Are you being naughty over there,
I was
Joe?
trying to show Charlotte something on my phone, and she nearly put it. Did you put it live? Nearly put it live. Amazing. Right. Caring thoughts. So the samples going to have a look back. Next, make sure you're popping yourself over to the website because, of course, all of the collections are over there. There's absolutely loads in the show. Loads that we won't get a chance to show you as well. Demo of the day is number 3 by 2 votes, Michelle. Very surprised there. Very, very surprised. Means you can take your envelope album home though. So. You know, everyone's a winner. That is your demo of the day. I'll pop that up onto the Cabinet of Creativity.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. So we will have a look at some of these Caring Thoughts samples. So this embossing folder, this die-cut embossing folder is fabulous. The butterflies on that, their wings do stand up. I don't know if you can see, look how they come up. They just cut round their wing, and those beautiful roses on there at the bottom, those layering roses. And then those beautiful decoupage flowers there, made into a wreath. And then a nice simple one there with that that die cut frame with the interchangeable sentiment in the middle that I used earlier. And then again, so this one, that lovely edgeable again that I used earlier with the beautiful papers. And again, that decoupage, beautifully decorated on the inside as well. Those papers are just adorable, absolutely love them. And then again, oh, I just bent my wing, look. That decoupage, flowers, and that embossing folder, they're so very special to me. Just love this collection. But I will say that to you with every collection that I hold up, because I just adore them all. They're all just beautiful. Absolutely are so incredible. They really, really are. I need to say that Katie Easley, you're astonishing. You really are. You've absolutely blown my mind. Your generosity knows no bounds. You really are one of a kind. Thank you so much. And we're going to have a good think about what we can do to celebrate just how wonderful you are. I can't wait to tell Craig. He's going to be absolutely blown away. Right. What a great day it's been. Michelle? It has. It's been a pleasure to have a triple Michelle day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for at 3 p.m. Yes. Yeah, 3 p.m. Craft Amazing. Craft Vault with Ben, 3 p.m. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, I'm flabbergasted. I'm literally speechless. Yeah. I'm burning up. I'm in shock. Katie Easley, you are one of a kind. I mean, in the nicest possible way. Big thanks to Johnny and Charlotte, and thanks, of course, to Jake as well. I'll see you back here on Wednesday at 3 p.m. for an amazing Sara signature launch. Take care.